Well friends, today we are going to learn a little about adverbs or adverb phrases. We may also call. So, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word which can modify a verb or an adjective or an adverb itself. So it can function in three ways. It can modify a verb. What does it mean? It means that it can tell something more about a verb. It can give some extra information about the verb. Secondly, it can also give extra information about an adjective. And it can also give some extra information about an adverb itself. So it has three functions. I think it is clear. Now, most adverbs end in ly. Most adverbs, but not all. For example, extremely, beautifully, skillfully, nicely, etc. These are adverbs. Most of them end in ly. So, this is how we can recognize them very easily. But there are some other adverbs also. For example, always, never, sometimes, often, seldom, well. These are also adverbs. So, we have to be careful that most of the adverbs end in ly, but there are some other adverbs also which do not end in ly. Now, let us come to the point. Let us take this first example. She spoke fluently at the debate last week. Now try to find out the words or phrases which are giving us more information about the verb spoke. How did she speak? So she spoke fluently. The answer to my first question, how did she speak? She is fluently. This is the answer. And where did she speak? At the debate. So the questions, how, where, when, whatever we have in response to the questions with how, where, when, etc. These words or phrases are adverbs. When did she speak? Last week. So this is the answer to the question, when did she speak? Last week. So this too is an adverbial or an adverb phrase. So we have, in this first sentence, we have this adverb fluently, this adverb phrase at the debate, and this phrase last week. Now let us move to the second example. They lived. Here the verb is live. They lived. How did they live? They lived happily. So this again is an adverb. And where did they live? In a small hut. So this is an adverb phrase. I think it is clear. We can have adverbs nested within an adverb phrase. For example, in a very small hut. If I say in a very small hut, so the word small is an adjective and very is intensifying the word small. So we can have an adverb here, but this is as a whole is an adverb phrase. So there can be adverbs within an adverb phrase in a very small hut. If I use very here. Next one, she was born at 7 a.m. When was she born? She was born at 7 a.m. We have three answers to our single question. When was she born? At 7 a.m. on July 17 in the year 2018. So we have three answers to the same question. Now try to understand. In the year 2018, so this is a bigger period of time. The whole year 2018. On July 17, the whole day. It refers to the whole day. July 17 is a day. But 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is a point of time, a particular point of time. So we use more specific time first, then the general time, then the more general time. Or to be very precise, we first use point of time, then big period of time, then the bigger period of time. It would be easier for you to understand this like that. So if there are time related adverb phrases or adverbs, so this should be the sequence, this should be the order of these adverbs. Specific time, then bigger period of time, then the biggest period of time, so on and so forth. I think it's clear. Let us take this example. Tom ate quickly. How did Tom eat? Quickly. This is an adverb and went out. Okay. In these four sentences, we see adverbs are telling us or giving us more information about a verb. Now look at these sentences, these two sentences. Some children are making very beautiful drawings during the lockdown. Some children are making very beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective, and this word very is intensifying or modifying this word beautiful. So this is an adverb. Here the word adverb is modifying adjective. In the previous four sentences you saw it told us more about a verb. Now an adverb is telling us more about an adjective. Next one. An incredibly poor man. So poor. Man is noun. Poor man, poor is an adjective. And incredibly poor. So this incredibly is an adverb. Incredibly poor means very poor. Man donated all his money to the relief fund. So in these two sentences, an adverb is modifying an adjective. Is it okay? We can use some other adverbs also. The adverbs which do not end in ly, for example, always. He always respects his elders. He always respects his elders. She never tells a lie. So these, you have to remember that the always and never, these are used before the verbs. I think it's enough for today. We have learnt about adverbs and adverb phrases. In my coming video, we will deal with adverb clauses. If we deal with adverb clauses in this video, it would be a very long video. That is why I must stop it here. Try to read newspapers or books and try to recognize adverbs and adverb phrases used in the sentences. I hope you will very easily understand or very easily recognize adverbs or adverb phrases in the sentences. Thank you very much. If you like my video, subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Thank you very much.